Can Raven and Pricey leave the arena just to make sure these words are getting the big old 1-0? Don't give them Warlock Hellstones. You're not allowed. You're not allowed. Not allowed here. Pricey, I appreciate you. But yo, Pricey, Raven, if you guys can put out of the arena, if you can out of the arena, you can watch on the stream. You're gonna see Katrikan, the Fury Warrior God versus Carry, a fairly fresh Fury Warrior, but he's been monstrous what the damage has been going on. This duel is a Fury Warrior versus Fury Warrior. We'll see what setup both of these got going on for damage. No Wanderrot Trinket, no King's Rest Trinket, no AD Trinket, no weird healer Trinket. Any DPS Trinket is allowed. Cyclotronic allowed. Safeguard Trinket for PvP allowed. Health increase Trinket for PvP allowed. Just as much of a warrior versus warrior, no extra BS. We're gonna see which one of these guys is mechanically better. Trinket choices and gear choices I feel like should matter, so trinkets overall, like variety of them, are allowed. But none of them like healer trinket that are intended for a tank. You know what I mean? None of that. If we see it, just send me a screenshot that they're using it, and then disqualified easily. Cat, hopefully you have details. Carry, you have details. You guys better watch one another. Also, no weapon enchants on your weapons. I guess that should also be added. Carry, landing the charge into Katrikan. We'll see what kind of a setup they got going on in terms of talents. Carry is going to be playing Stormbolt. And looks like both Carry and Katrikan are playing Siegebreaker. Carry getting that Siegebreaker damage out early. Katrikan responding with recklessness of his own. Disarm onto Cat. He could go disarm in onto Carry. Gonna land him in on fear and does land the charge back onto Carry, but Cat is gonna be already behind on health in the beginning. Carry trinketing out of the disarm, try to go for a charge on the Cat, not gonna have it, but still Carry's a little bit ahead on damage. His recklessness does go down. Is he playing the anger management by any chance where recklessness comes back the more you spend rampages? I would do wonder. Carry should have a rampage ready here. Nope, does not play. Oh, he does play Siegebreaker. Actually, that would have been the same talent, bro. So now both of these two equalize their health little by little. It's going to be down to the cooldowns. It might even come down to dampening in the end. But I want you guys to see 1v1 best out of just one duel. Not going to do best out of 3. Out in the middle. Katrikan get hit with the disarm as Carry's behind on health a little bit. Not going for a charge heal just yet. Katrikan is continuing to run circles around the guy. Cat still holding on to his trinket as Carry trinketed a little bit earlier. And Katrikan using Rampage, just kind of standing still at this point. Carry, gonna go for Bladestorm. Katrikan looking for a charge off of the Bladestorm since Carry does not have a cancel Bladestorm backward. Katrikan get a double charge off of Carry. No Stormbolts for him. He's just not gonna let Carry charge at all. He needs a charge heal in order to recover. Might have to go for a little bit of an enraged regeneration a little bit early. So Carry, next time he gets a Fear or a Stormbolt on the Cat, he might go with a charge right afterwards in order to gain a little bit extra health. So it might be a little bit rough. Bladestorm for Cat is actually immuning the Stormbolt for just a second. Oh my god, that was so clutch. Just literally Bladestorm for just a quick second just to stop it. Trinkets out of the disarm, not letting Carry go anywhere. Carry trying to gain some distance. Katrikan keeps on pressing Bloodthirst, not letting Carry run at all. Carry has a little bit of damage rolling. Finally snags a charge off of Katrikan. Katrikan goes for the same fear charge heal off of Carry. And Carry stuck at about half-ish health. Going for commanding shot a little bit early. Katrikan still holding on to every one of his defensives but a trinket right now. So now they're a little bit of a standstill. Katrikan getting hit with a Stormbolt. Carry needs to go for a charge every time he gets a chance for it. So Cat, I mean, now you gotta find himself a little bit of a charge. He's actually just standing right on top of Carry, just not even let him go anywhere, dude. Just gonna take all the damage in the opener. Bladestorm up for Carry. Katrikan uses that to charge. Carry really needs to have himself a cancel Bladestorm macro. Otherwise, he might be able to, let's say, charge on Cat as soon as he leaps away. That would be a great time to do it. So Katrikan is going to take opportunity of that. Carry is stuck at half health. He can't really go up higher than that. That's going to be a Stormbolt onto Cat right afterwards. Carry landing that charge heal. He needs those every time he gets it, but he won't really be able to use Stormbolt to turn it around on damage into Cat. He'll need to use Stormbolt, get some distance, charge into Cat, get a heal. By the time the Stormbolt is gone, Carry is going to be hitting into Cat that's healing. A Stormbolt is a perfect opportunity for him to find some time in order to be able to land himself a kill. Carry might have to go for Enrage Regeneration heal a little bit early. Katrikan is still holding on to both Enrage Regeneration as well as Commanding Shout. And Katrikan is going to go for Rampage back to back. Just keep that thing on cooldown. when doing damage to Carry. He's just trying to out DPS him in general. Just someone to Carry. He does Trinket out of it. 2 minutes until that's available again. And Kachika is still ahead of Carry. Is going to go for a War Stomp charge. Just to catch a little bit extra healing. Kachika can get a hit with a Fear. Zerka Raging out of it. Not letting Carry land a charge at all. If you can at least deny him the health, he's going to force him to use Enrage Regeneration earlier than usual. So that might be perfect for Cat. Get himself a bit of a rampage off of it. Perfect opportunity for him to get some damage onto Carry. Carousel is about to half. Kachika needs to not fall behind. Was that a Blaze Storm on a Stormbolt? Might have been Kachika taking advantage of Carry, trying to go for a leap charge. Charge it to him with a double charge. Always will have it available, not letting him go anywhere. 4 minutes in, we are definitely going to see the duel go into Dampening. Carry still holding on to Enrage Regen. He doesn't want to use it early. He wants to wait until he absolutely needs it. Kachika has Enrage Regen as well if he ever needs it. Kachika going for a bit of a rampage, getting hit with a disarm. Trinkets out of it. Carry could go for a Stormbolt right now. Kachika getting hit with a Stormbolt, no Trinket available. Carry getting a massive heal with that Enrage Regen, getting hit and disarm right before he gets a second Bloodthirst in them. So Carry now uses one big button. Kachika can now go completely offensive. Carry has nothing. Nothing. So I think Kachika is going to do exactly that. Going to go absolute Hambo offensive. Has Enrage Regen of his own if things ever go bad. Has the Tauren War Stomp if things also go really bad. If he needs to lock down Carry for just a quick second. Blaze Storm for Carry as he's getting himself a rampage. Kachika just standing next to him. And Carry is dipping close to the execute. Save to Trinket proccing. So that's a 3-minute cooldown. Carry doing a massive leap. Kachika charging to him. Carry cannot even get away from the guy. Double charging. Kachika is on the ball with that one. Getting hit with a disarm. And Carry looking for maybe recovery. Looking for another charge. Does land the charge heal off of Cat finally, but he's still super behind. Minute left until that Enrage Regen's back up, and Carry is down. He's vulnerable for a minute. Trinket coming back for Carry very, very soon though. Kachika is looking to get himself a charge heal. Doesn't get the charge. But I think he was just trying to maybe get away from Carry the whole time. Interrupt. Oh, Trinket coming out for Carry. Gets the Stormbolt and Cat. Does get on charge. And Carry recovered quite a bit of health here just now. Kachika has a full bar of rage. Maybe he's just trying to unleash it at the right moment, trying to get himself a huge setup. Going to be a leap charge off of Carry right after. Kachika making sure his health is good. Kachika still hold on to Commanding Shout this whole time. Hasn't had to use Enrage Regen at all. Carry, him going for a Stormbolt playstyle to lock down Cat isn't a bad idea, but every time Carry does fall behind to Cat's raw damage, I think Cat went for a more damage-oriented playstyle here. Maybe the stats, maybe the gear. Carry does need to find moments where he can get a charge heal off of Cat. And just can't do it unless he goes for a Stormbolt. Carry actually deciding as he gets Kachika super low into a disarm to follow. Kachika might go for Enrage Regen. Carry is the one landing the charge off of Cat, and Cat here he goes with huge Enrage Regeneration right here. Needs to get himself a huge leap, maybe a charge, trying to recover as much health as he can. Carry is gonna have himself a little bit of health a little bit later. Leap for Carry, charge for Cat though, and Carry has Enrage Regen back up. So Cat dipped pretty low before he used his Enrage Regen. He only used it when he needed it. And now Carry's the one with advantage. If he just forces damage onto Cat, Trinket for Cat, not letting Carry go anywhere. Could have maybe waited and got a charge of Carry. Tried to Zerka Rage before Carry connected with that charge to follow. 7 minutes in, 13% dampening. Both of these warriors, every minute that goes by, they're going to start to feel the lack of healing every single time, dude. Let's also talk about how amazing of healing Fury Warriors have it, dude. They have it so good right now with heals. Out of all the, I actually like the fact that Fury Warriors can heal. Not gonna lie, I kind of like it. I kind of personally like it. I think it's awesome. I think every class should maybe at least be able to build for like a healing build or something. Some of them has to do with trinkets, some of them has to do with gear, but I like it. Kachika going for a leap, trying not to fall behind of Carry. Carry should have a trinket sometime soon. Kachika has a minute on trinket, still has Commanding Shout if he thinks ever really go desperate. And Carry is gonna let himself one charge trinkets out of the disarm. And Kachika goes in for a rampage to follow. Dalaran could have got his pizza came back and it'll still be going. That is true, dude. That is true. 8 minutes, 19% dampening. Carry still in here. Got himself rampage. So 90% dampening is not enough for us to see either one of those guys crack. Kachika looking quite healthy, by the way. He lasted full 2 minutes without Enrage Regen, and that's got a 30-second cooldown on it. Carry still held on to his Enrage Regen the whole time, so it looks like Kachika might have actually started playing more defensive as Dampening started rolling in. Is going to land a charge off of Carry with a Bloodthirst to follow. I think Kachika and Carry, one of them just got to get super hyper aggressive and see what happens. You always have Enrage Regen if things ever really go bad, right? But you got to get super hyper aggressive against the other guy. And both of them are starting to find himself at about half his health. Kachika landing the charge. As Carry, I guess, tried to walk away to land the charge of his own. Stormbolt onto Cat to follow. And Carry landing that charge that he needed in order to get himself a little bit extra health. Fear onto Carry. Catchican landing that charge. 24% dampening. Going to the 25 at 9-minute mark. So maybe at 10 minutes we'll really start to see one of those two crack. But neither of them wants to use their defenses anymore. They're dipping low. Catchican, whoever uses the defenses first might actually be losing here. Catchican getting hit with a disarm, Trinkets out of it immediately while Enraged Regeneration is up for him, trying to recover as much health as humanly possible. Stormbolt to follow, and Carry using his Enraged Regen, trying not to fall behind from Cat, is going to get hit with a disarm, not going to get that second Bloodthirst in. Really wanted that second Bloodthirst. Both of these two leap away. Who's going to get the charge first? Catchican landing that charge first. Carry got himself Commanding Shout rolling. Catchican still holding on to his Commanding Shout if things ever go bad. So Carry has a lot of health, but he's actually going to lose a portion of it as soon as Commanding Shout falls down. Catchican is getting quite aggressive. That's even without a Rampage here. Should be able to get Recklessness rolling very, very soon. That should be quite a lot of damage. Stormbolt onto Cat. Carry does land himself a charge heal. Carry has his own Trinket if things ever really go bad. Catchican is trying to get hyper aggressive here. Getting hit with a disarm. No Trinket available for him. Trying to get a slow into Carry. Maybe even a charge. Catchican though, closing that Execute range. Might have to go for Commanding Shout right here. Fear to follow. Zerker raging out of him immediately. Does get a Commanding Shout rolling. Catchican is in an Execute range right now. Carry Trinket out of that disarm. Catchican landing that charge heal at the very last second. Is he going to be able to turn it around at all? And Execute range right now. Carry can turn it around. And actually does land it. Carry played it out to the end with that Execute. Oh my goodness. Cat healed a lot. Carry did more damage though overall. Wow. 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 Holy shit, dude. In the end, Carry's got it. I don't even know what the minor difference is. He just got more damage. He's just pumping. Wow. That's a lot to heal. Cat healed a huge portion of that, dude. Huge portion of that heal. Jesus. Is that the difference of like verse versus mastery? Is that what it is? Is that verse playstyle versus mastery heavy playstyle? Crit? What might it be? I actually have no idea. What's up, twins? How you doing, fam? New warrior god, I guess. I can fight all the rest. Cat, you're still a warrior god in my eyes, man. Carry's a monster. Catchican is the god, Carry is the monster. How does that sound? Both of them are Fury Warrior something, right? There's a new champion in the block now. I did want to see what's it like versus Carry and Cat. What did it come down to? Maybe gear? Is Carry more geared than Catchican, or what is it? But if it's Cat goes for a heal playstyle, Carry goes for a damage playstyle, eventually the damage catches up. Both play great. That might be it.